What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter from Panda here. This is the cheapest smartphone rig I've ever found. So I want to show you this little smartphone rig. It comes wrapped in plastic here. It's fantastic. So it comes from a Barbie world. And I really like these rigs. This one is from ULANZI, and I have really liked ULANZI products in the past. In fact, the reason I picked this up is I have this rig here, which I've used in the past, and it is also by ULANZI, but it's full metal, and that's really good for some things, but there's a couple of disadvantages to this, and I will point them out on why I picked this up. First of all, metal's really heavy, so if this is mounted at the top of a tripod and vertical, it's no problem. It's very stable, and you get all that advantage. But as soon as I angle it to take a shot looking up or down, it just kind of unbalances the tripod and often wants to fall forward. The other thing you can see here, and which a lot of people will like, is this little mechanism here so that I could put in a magnifying lens or telephoto lens, line it up with my smartphone. You know, your smartphone would go in here, just like this, and then you'll be able to line that up. But I will show you that it interferes with the camera lenses if I don't want to use it. For the most part, I can kind of use the standard lens, but this one here, you can see, has none of that. In fact, this is just the cardboard that comes in it, but the whole thing is cut out. So if I put in a camera, and what we have here is a little clamp, spring-loaded. This is all silicone in here. So if I put in a smartphone like this, there we go. Man, it's nice and tight. Look. Nothing is impeding those cameras, and so I can use this without having to worry about, hey, is there something blocking part of the shot? You know, I can move it around, I can level it, balance it out better, so I really like that. This little screw here will allow me to tighten this sucker into place so that if I am really bouncing around, you know, I don't know, off-road or something like that, I don't have to worry about it coming out, although I will say the spring is so tight, I'm not overly worried about it, but it allows you to kind of lock it in place. The other thing about this versus the metal is this all just plastic, and this is like hollow here. It's like, I don't know, vacuum molded or something, but it's super light compared to this. I mean, it's just super, super light. Now, that might be a drawback if you're looking for something more robust, something that can take a beating, because, you know, if you step on this or fall on top of it, it might break for sure. But it has nice, comfortable molded handles here with some ribbing. We have shoes up at the top. We have 1/4-inch screws. We have a 1/4-inch screw on the bottom. You can mount it on a tripod. You know, it's all pretty simple, but for me, you know, putting in the camera, maybe attaching an LED light up at the top, attaching a microphone, I can have all of that and use this and get some pretty good shots and have everything ready to go. You know, have things well lit. That's a good experience. Have things recorded with good audio. That's a good experience really for all of you guys. And so it's just kind of nice to be able to have that and not have to go out and put it all together and kind of hold it in some funky rig. It just makes someone lazy like me, you know, more inclined to use all the tools that I have at my disposal. So if you want to pick this up, it's really inexpensive, and I will put a link to it in the description below. Peter von Panda, out.